Good evening, everyone, and this is Dick Payne reporting for DPR, Deeper News. And we've got a lot to go through tonight. A lot's been happening today. I think the government and the police and everything are just doing like a mass dump of information, just to kind of, I don't know, maybe just if you focus on one, you won't focus on the others. So that's maybe their intention, and not just space it out, and just get it all done at once, you know. So we've got the Camden Council, who have been saying that statues in London, statues that have been there for quite some time, you know, at least an hour, they are too white, and people don't like the male gaze from these statues, and that they're white oppressors in a predominantly white country that was completely white throughout history of Europe, since it kind of became Europe, you know, since we kind of, you know, moved here and settled here. So that's an interesting one. Apparently, if you're white in the past and you've done something incredible, now that's a problem. Righto. We've also got the guy. What's his name? We have got Hadush Kebatu, who was going to be deported. This is the guy that sexually abused a 10-year-old girl, I believe it was, a 14-year-old girl. I'm reading my notes here as I'm talking. A 14-year-old girl, and he was literally about to board a plane to be off back home. And then as he sort of set foot on the step to go up the ladders to the plane, he said, nah, do you know what? I'm not going to go. I'm going to go to the ECHR and I'm going to have this overruled. I'm going to have this changed. And our government, being our government, sort of said to him, we'll give you £500, which is a year's salary to him, if you go back home without a fight. And yeah, he said, yeah, all right then. So he's basically come over to England, got a load of crap for free, raped a 14-year-old, and then has been given a year's salary and a flight back home. Ooh, that's incredible, isn't it? That's the way it works in Britain, and you should be proud of that because you're paying for it. Absolutely disgusting, this country is. So we've got drivers crippled by the new congestion zone today in Oxford. So it's not enough that all these cities are going 15-minute cities. It's not enough that they're all going ULEZ. They literally, all these cities, they just want you to walk everywhere. And they want you to stay within 15 minutes of everything that you do. Literally, don't move out of your 15-minute city with your Brit card. You know, if you do without a Brit card, you're going to be shot, because that's where this government's going. Incredible, absolutely incredible. Meghan and Harry, no one gives a crap about them, do they? They can. Do you know what? They can fuck off. Why haven't they already fucked off? Every time I see them pop up on the news, I just think to myself, just fuck off. I don't care. I don't care about anything you say, anything you do. Just get out of my life, for fuck's sake. Pieces of shit. Rachel Reeves. I was right first time. Rachel Reeves has... well, as we all know, she screwed the country, but she is now looking at raising the retirement age to 70 and that could be brought forward a lot sooner because we need the money. And so if they bring that forward, then obviously the pension pot will be smaller as time goes on. Basically, what this means is if you're under the age of 50, 55 maybe, you don't have a pension. Trust me. I'm 38. I will never have a pension, a state pension. It's just not going to happen. We don't have the money. We've got too many illegals here, invaders here that are just taking. And let's face it, probably a lot of people that would even need to worry about that don't need to worry about that really, because you probably won't be living there by the time you come to retire anyway, because it will become an Islamic country. So don't worry about that. But just know, if you're under the age, about 50, 55, you ain't got a pension, trust me. You have not got a pension. Anyway, that's all the news today, and it's just an absolute dire shit show. But we can laugh at it because we're British, that's what we do. So let's just get on with this shit, shall we? Let's let them ruin the country, and we'll pick up the pieces.